Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Over the weekend, we ended up seeing a new update drop within Black Ops 6 and Warzone to adjust a handful of things in game. And well, surprise, surprise, part of the update is broken. In fact, the main element of the update appears to be broken based on testing. So wanted to explain a bit more of what to look out for there. Don't want to get too confused in game. We also, though, have some upcoming things to look out for in the next week or so. And we've got a bunch of free rewards that are coming up as well. But that said, let's start first with our broken update. So you may recall over the weekend, we posted a video covering some new surprise patch notes that dropped for BO6, Warzone, and Zombies, primarily focusing on the belt-fed attachment updates across the board. They actually ended up buffing the belt-fed ammo mod that just became available through the TMNT event. However, Exclusive Ace went through, he was testing for the belt-fed mod, and it looks like the update didn't actually go through yet. In fact, the vast majority of the updates for this specific patch did not go through, it seems. On our patch notes page from this March 14th update, the belt-fed ammo mod got 3 different updates. They tried to increase the number of rounds needed for it to overheat. Unfortunately, that appears to not be fully live in game yet. The overheat now dissipates more quickly, according to Ace's testing. That also is not live. However, they did actually remove the ADS movement speed penalty. So that update did work, but the first 2 didn't. So 66% of this surprise patch for the belt-fed ammo mod did not correctly go through. That said, it does obviously appear this is going to be happening here in the near future, especially considering their Trello board still has it marked as a fixed schedule. So here on our global Trello, you can see there's a handful of things currently listed as fixed scheduled, including one that directly relates to the overheat meter, that being it appearing when you're using the beam smasher, wonder weapon, and zombies. That was mentioned in those patch notes, though, still listed as fixed scheduled. Some players encountering a max build limit reached when you create new weapon builds, still currently listed as fixed scheduled. However, that was mentioned in those patch notes, which is odd. And forward intel not working as intended for some players, also listed as fixed scheduled. However, after Ace realized that some of those patch notes were incorrect, he tested more, and forward intel seemingly is working as intended now, based off of what he briefly tested before. So those patch notes are all sorts of wonky and messed up and missing some things, and then certain things they did mention didn't actually happen. Really bizarre situation. I'm hoping that's not a trend as we approach season 3 here, given that that was a really small update and so much of it didn't work. Bit of a concern, but nonetheless did want to inform you guys on a bit of a broken update there as they go through and they readjust those patch notes and then drop patch notes for their broken patch notes. I'll be sure to keep you guys in the know each and every day. This is the best place to be to stay up to date with everything going on in Call of Duty, whether it's news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns. It's all right here, so feel free to hit that subscribe button and help us get one step closer to reaching 1 million. Also, if you enjoy the video while you're at it, a like rating is always seriously appreciated. But anyways, jumping back to these patch notes in my Paul Blart Mall Cop segue here, in the previous patch notes back from March 11th, you may recall, they ended up updating the TMNT event. They adjusted the end date to March 20th at 10 a.m. Pacific. So they did extend that TMNT event, which means now looking forward into what to look out for this upcoming week for Call of Duty, the end of the TMNT event is on the horizon and coming up in just a few days time. So if you haven't yet gone through and earned the various rewards, if you bought the premium track, keep in mind, if you don't get those rewards by the time this event ends, you're not granted them. So if you buy the premium track, but you don't get all the XP for the Splinter Operator, you just don't get it even though you spent the money, which is kind of crazy. And then for the free rewards, specifically focusing on the D13 sector and the skateboard melee, and then also the belt-fed ammo attachment, funny enough, just talking about that, those are the only rewards that will extend beyond this event. So all the cosmetics here, the operator skins, the emblems and whatnot, those will all be unavailable the moment this TMNT event ends if you have not gone through and unlocked them yet. However, if you did not complete this event, you haven't completed it yet, the skateboard melee, the belt-fed ammo mod, and then also the D13 sector will all shift over as unlocks for the Armory after the event concludes, so you can go through and do those XP based challenges there instead and still be able to earn those 3 rewards in specific. But anything else here cosmetic is going to be fully removed from the game and become unavailable if you do not unlock them by the time that this event ends on the 20th. So feel free to jump in these last few days, get that XP required to get those rewards you desire. But just a little PSA in case you don't want to miss out on some of this stuff, because most of it will be gone here in a few days time, with those few exceptions being those main weaponry based items there. Now, some post-edit Zach here. As I was editing this video together, Treyarch ended up teasing yet another new season 3 update today by posting, quote, "I think there may be something more significant about this house, something beyond even my understanding. perhaps beyond even my fears. Hashtag zombies. And this time we get like a colored in picture of Mama, Papa, and me. Now, of course, all the previous zombie teasers that we got last week were actually showing off what presumably is the DLC 3-map mansion. This one is more lore based, of course, but yet another zombies teaser for season 3. Kind of surprised. They've gone on like 5 out of 7 days, 6 out of 8 days or whatever, teasing zombies. Seems like they've got a lot planned for this. We'll have to see how this unfolds, perhaps later on this week into early next week as well. And then another thing to look out for starting this week on the 20th as well is a bunch of limited time free rewards you can go through and earn in Call of Duty just simply by watching some Call of Duty. So Major 2 is coming up for the CDL. Obviously the qualifiers have been going on where you could watch the streams and earn some double XP and double weapon XP as we've talked about previously. But now that it's time for the Major, each individual day of this Major has some specific rewards you can go through and earn, but they are only available during their specific day. So Thursday's got its own rewards, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you have to watch for certain increments of time to actually get these rewards. In order to unlock these, you do have to go through and connect your YouTube account to your Activision account, and then by watching you'll be able to track that time and track that progress. There's a lot of tutorials out there. If you have not done that already, it's pretty straightforward. You can look that up, and I'm sure Google or YouTube has plenty of options to walk you through the guides, just going into your connection options on the site and connecting those. But anyways, for Thursday on the 20th, if you watch for an hour, you get some double XP, 1 hour of it. That's solid there. For an hour and a half, you get a new weapon sticker. For 2 hours, you get some double weapon XP. You could stock up and save that. And then for 2.5 hours, you get the Just That Lucky emblem. Then on Friday, the 21st, for watching for an hour, you get more double XP, always nice. Hour and a half, you get a new calling card. 2 hours, more double weapon XP. Then 2.5 hours, you get the Yummy emblem, they're calling it there. On Saturday, the 22nd, if you watch for an hour, you get some more double XP. Hour and a half, another calling card. 2 hours, more double weapon XP. And then 2.5 hours, you get the Get the Bag animated emblem, which is a tea bag, of course. And then on Sunday, the championship day, this is like really where the main rewards are, if you will, or the main reward, if you will. For an hour, again, double XP. Hour and a half, you get the GG weapon sticker. For 2 hours, you get the Dimensions weapon blueprint. It appears to be for the Jackal here. And this is a blueprint that is quite literally only available for the 5, 6, 7 hours, however long the broadcast takes to complete, right? So super limited time blueprint here. You have to watch for 2 full hours to actually unlock that. Then if you continue watching beyond that at 2.5 hours, you get another hour-long double weapon XP token. But that blueprint being that main reward, super exclusive, super limited. If you don't watch on Sunday, or if you don't watch for the 2 hours, there won't be another way presumably to access this blueprint ever again. So very limited rewards. Most of them are filler content, but there's some stuff there you can definitely benefit from. Stock up on those double XP tokens and double weapon XP tokens for the next seasonal update and whatnot, and get yourself an exclusive blueprint there. But yeah, that being said, that is going to wrap things up. That's some of what to expect for this week in Call of Duty, and a few other things to look out for in regards to some rather broken things across the board. But if you did enjoy the video, a like rating is always seriously appreciated. And if you want to make sure you are always in the know for all things going on in COD, feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.